a study of a gravitational phenomenon at Fort Stevens State Park near Astoria, Oregon, USA.
What you're about to hear is a radio signal bouncing off the moon. 3 seconds later, the signal bounces back at a lower frequency because the moon is moving away from us. This change of frequency is known as a Doppler shift. The following sound is the echo.
Here's the Doppler data that I use. And this is the Doppler data. The program is VK3UM LiveCalc. It's on my webpage. Okay. HM/HM, that's your Doppler frequency shift. The first line is 20,622 hertz. Okay, we got the UTC time, and then the second line is the local time. These are the predictions based on the moon bounce Doppler data for March 2026. I went to the beach on the 28th at 3 p.m. to verify the prediction. The prediction was verified correct. The following video are the results of the phenomenon. It has been verified now many times for many different months. This is what we come to see. 14:30, that's 3 p.m. this afternoon. And we got the difference, 17,921. 17,992, so that's 70 difference. That's a little big. I said master major, but it might just be a major.
Normal wave motion occurring in the surf 3 hours before the predicted event. At 3 p.m., the water begins to stir. Soliton water waves move around, and sand pools began to form below the surface.
Shown in this slow-motion close-up, notice the unusual forward-oriented sputtering splashes, as though something was pulling the wave along. Hypothesis, like the magnetohydrodynamic drive, also known as the caterpillar drive, found in some submarines. The caterpillar is a propulsion system that uses electric and magnetic fields to move water without any moving parts. Works by applying a magnetic field to conducting seawater. The Soliton waves may crash into incoming waves while passing through them. They often make 90-degree turns, travel up slight inclines against the wind while gaining momentum.
There's another one. There's another one. That picked up from nowhere. Notice the clear water void of the dirty colored rust. This is a water frequency wave representation.
Sand pools have formed below the water line.
But they're there, a couple feet deep. A lot of clammers. Now it's at high tide. We've got black, and the slope looks fairly decent. Looks like a good slope. So this morning, 6:30, at 6, it's earlier, 6 hours earlier. That's what happened. And we got black sand. So the rust happened.
This round magnet picks up rust particles from the beach sand. Rust crystals taken from the beach are placed upon a magnet. Notice how the rust crystals stand upright on the magnet. Next, in comparison, during an exceptionally strong event of the phenomenon, you will see the rust crystals at the beach standing upright. Circled in black, notice the rust crystals standing upright, like the magnet. Circled in red, notice the dark-colored surf. A force is pulling the rust up into the surf and depositing it on the beach. Wave motion moves the rust around the beach, creating patterns in the sand.
In the science of sedimentology, the heavy particles are normally pulled downwards. Here, something different is happening, as it shows something is intermittently pulling the rust up and then down in date-time related intervals. This results from a date-related effect as the beach surface changes colors. The principles of general relativity would fail this test, as heavier elements would never end up on top of a lighter element. This is similar to the weather records found in tree rings. This is a 2-foot deep pit dug, and I dug several of these. These change all the time. So this is one of the records. These things change. And I got several of these records. They're always different. You can see the rings. These are almost like tree rings. That's when the event, a rust event happened, a rust event. And it's solid rust 2 feet down. Elusive, you have 2 seconds to see this unusual configuration of ripple forming, then it reverts.
You must be ready and alert to catch all the brief and unusual parts of this phenomenon.
Okay, we're at 254. Okay, driving forward now. Something's showing up there. Go back again. I don't think it's some spikes showed up. I don't know what they are. Waves coming in. It was flatline just 5 minutes ago. I went outside for a moment, came back in, and this is what happened. It's really weird.